Welcome you all to UGC NET Paper 1, Reading Comprehension, Class 1. This is the explanation to read how to read the comprehension passages and some steps to overcome and how to utilize the way to get the good answers from the passages. So some steps are there we can go through. It will help you to get good marks. Here becomes the Unit 3 Comprehension. A passage of text be given. Question be asked from the passage to be answered. This is the comprehension way. It is understood. A big passage supposed to be there in the question paper. We want to go through it, and from that paragraph, some questions supposed to ask down to it. So you want to find the answers from the paragraph. Some steps are there how we can solve it. Steps for reading comprehension. Now this is one kind of step how we can get the full mark within few minutes. So these are some tactics. Pre-reading before reading stage. That means you have to read it. That means you can say it is a roughly reading first of all. Okay. So we want to go through how it is going on. And second one, reading time. The reading also, when you go through the reading time, you're supposed to go on very purposefully. Simply reading is not good for you, but you want to know what thing is written there. Then only if you go for the second stage of reading the questions, now you will get where the answer is supposed to be there. So the reading time is not very fast. Go through smoothly, slowly, but you want to know what are the things and what content it may be inside it. Then post reading, after reading you want to analyze what and what are the things where it may be. Then only we will get a correct idea of the answers from the questions. Reading comprehension. First is read the given paragraph and answer the questions. That means you want to get the answer, means answers is always there in the paragraph. So what are the paragraph is given, you have to read it first of all. And our second step is to answer the question, then only you'll get the mark. Easy tips. Read the question first. These are the tactics. If you read the question first, then after that if you go through the paragraph, then you can find where the answer is supposed to be there. So try to find what they intended. So after reading it, we can understand what is their purpose, what kind of purpose they will ask question, and where the answer is supposed to be the, and all the things we can grasp from the paragraph easily. Read the paragraph. Again, we want to read the paragraph. After reading the paragraph, then you will get the answers. That means question are supposed to read it earlier. So if you go to the paragraph secondly, then in our mind there are questions supposed to be there, so we can choose the answers very fastly without reducing the time. Underline same word in question and paragraph. That is another thing. In the questions there may be some words which is clue to the answer. So when we go through, when you read through, then you can underline that same word is repeating, then easy to get a clue to the answer. Again read it. So the answer is supposed to be near to you. Find the answer. Now easy to find the answer means you already underlined it earlier, getting a similar word from the question and the answer supposed to be there. Answer indirect question at the end. Some answers is not easy to get. So if you wait for finding that answer, we will lose the time. So that indirect question answers we can find at the end. So we can save the time and get the mark easily. The next step, try to find what the paragraph about. So there may be a summary of the paragraph. So after reading it, you are supposed to know what thing is described in the paragraph. Use your sense. Sense means different people have different senses. So go through. That means you get the summary and whatever may be. You want to use the proper way of reading. That means giving all importance sense to for full reading. Then you can grasp the content easily. And next one, answer them. You can answer it very easily. So for remembering some another things that practice different paragraphs. This is the practice like a cycling or a gymming. You want to practice and practice, and easy to grab the answers quickly from the paragraph. That means all the paragraphs will not give the correct answers in regular way. Maybe sometime irregular, up and down maybe. So you want to practicing more and more. That means coming next exercise also you will get some other question papers or do other question papers the same thing again and again. You will get the clues. Try to answer. Practice and try to answer that. You will get the answer after reading. Answer the previous question paper. That is another thing. Practicing is needed. So how we will get this kind of um, contents means we can prefer or we can obtain it from the old question papers. So go through the next one, you go and try for it. And if some paragraph will make sometime tough, sometime it will be very easy. So after doing this in the practicing time, don't be panic. That is another thing. Score 10 mark easily. That means 5 questions altogether, each carrying 2 marks. So it is very easy to get an 10 mark easily. So you want to practice. So for practicing, no need to worry. We are doing something behind some exercise coming behind you. Go through it and try for it. Then it is easy to obtain good mark in this way. So thank you all of you. We are coming again with some other reading section after this one with the help of the previous question paper. And then if you go through the exercise again and again, I can give a good surety that you can obtain good mark through us. Thank you. God bless you.